We are between the hedges, Dooley Field in Sanford Stadium. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the TCU Horned Frogs against the Georgia Bulldogs. Before we get this first round playoff game underway, check the Hollywood on the sidelines.
I caught up with the Horned Frogs head coach before the game. He has talked about the importance of communication to start this game from the very opening drive. He wants his guys loud, yelling, over-communicating at the line of scrimmage. They are the away team, and they know that every time they touch the ball on offense, this home crowd is going to make it challenging. You can already hear that noise and that crowd frenzy down here. They're going to have to be at their very best from a communication standpoint at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Takes it across the 30-yard line.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And tackled after a small pickup there. The Horned Frogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit. It's an out, the catch made. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on third down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
And the Horned Frogs lining up here on 1st and 10. Using his legs, it's P. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Same tailback, another carry. Again, the run goes nowhere, and it's 3rd and long.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future. That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
And the pass is incomplete.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
To throw, it's Craig. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Clutch conversion on 3rd there. Sets him up first down from the 31.
Well, as a quarterback, your best friend in the passing game is a running back that runs clean routes, catches the ball well, and then can make something happen after the catch. And here they're able to get him the ball on the outside, and he creates a first down. This is a really nice job by this back out there.
Looking to throw it again. He's going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You quarterbacks out there, when you're throwing the football down the field, you cannot let your eyes track the ball. You've got to keep your eyes on the target. Like shooting a three-pointer, you keep your eyes on the rim. If you keep your eyes on the target, that ball is going to fall perfectly into place. A lot of times when your eyes go up, you tend to overthrow it like we see here.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I've been so excited to watch this guy play. He's so aggressive. We're going to see this all day long. He is one of the better linebackers in the country. Here he's in the backfield making a play. His ability to diagnose what's going on the other side of the football is so good.
On the move now. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set out 4 inches. Here comes the 4th down play. Offense in the Wildcat. And the defense on alert. And it's a direct snap. They make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I love the aggressiveness on the first drive, in particular once you cross the 50-yard line. As an offense, why not be aggressive? Get that ball into the end zone, and it pays off with conversion here.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again.
Makes the catch in his space. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. No surprise, the tight end making a play here in this must-win game, Joe. He's been a solid, effective weapon all season.
Well, this guy is such a matchup nightmare in the red zone. That's the exact conversation we had with all these defensive coaches, as they were saying they're going to have to target him and probably double-team him, in particular here in the red zone. He's been so effective getting into the end zone this year. This is where I think they need to double-team him. Man, this is tough sledding down here when you get into these goal-to-go situations, continuing to try to run the football. It is about movement and leverage. This offensive line has got to get low. They got to keep those legs moving, and these running backs, I'll tell you what, get behind your pads and get physical.
Catch made by the tight end. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. What a tremendous opening statement for this offense to get the first points on the board, to execute like that, a long drive in this pressurized playoff game.
That's exactly right, Chris, and I've already talked about establishing early momentum and how critical it is in these big games, in these huge environments, and they were able to do that right off the rip. What a great drive and a great series for them. Terrific play calling. I thought the rhythm was solid, the line of scrimmage played well, and here they are with an early score.
Looking for a gap. It's Frazier. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
This guy has been one of the best running backs in the country all year long, and Georgia knows all about great running backs. Herschel Walker, Nick Chubb, Todd Gurley, DeAndre Swift, Sony Michel, Noshawn Moreno. This guy is in that lineage, and we'll see if he can lead them to a championship.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. to an end. It's TCU on top right now. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Dropping back. It's Stockton. Gets made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Bulldogs come up to the line in a hurry up.
This coaching staff is doing a nice job here, Chris. They recognize that the defense is not getting upfield, so they can seal the edge and get the touch pass on the outside, and they're able to get the line to gain and create a first down.
Not much on that play. Brought down short. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's second down and 8 coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
Second down incompletion. They'll have to convert here on third down and 8. Looking to chuck it again. It's incomplete. He dropped it on the crossing route, and now the offense faces a fourth down.
Well, not all drops are created equal, and on third down, it just feels like a bigger drop. And trust me, nobody feels worse than this wide receiver. So as a quarterback, you go over to the sideline, you've got to make sure to go up to that player, and you've got to be a leader. Tell him, hey, we're going to come back to you. We need you the rest of this.
And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense. This guy has been really hard to block all season long, Joe, and he told us he is so eager to step up and make an impact here in this playoff game.
And offensively, they told us they're going to have to know where he's at and slide the protection, do something to adjust the protection so that he didn't have a one-on-one opportunity. At this point, you've got to put a tight end on that side, allow a running back to go chip on that side. You cannot allow him to have a free rush.
Is made. He goes out of bounds. They'll spot him inside the 35.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
A new set of downs after that completion. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Caught over the middle. It's Payne. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
Well, this is one of the more popular routes in football right now, and it is so for a reason. It's hard to defend. Beautiful angle route from the running back. You get the completion over the middle of the field, and it's an easy first down. When you've got a running back that can catch it out of the backfield, that is such a weapon. Why not use it? Nice job by this offense.
They bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3.
This offense is able to gain yards running the ball near the goal line. That is tough to do. It sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage.
be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's going to bring up 3rd and goal, and now this offense has a decision to make. Do you stay on the ground or do you try to throw this ball into the end zone? I personally believe you got to understand, do you have 4 downs or not? If you don't, you need to throw the football. If you're willing to go for it on 4th down, this
Powers to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. They've got him down out near the 40. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to...
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll lose yardage on the catch. The defense rises up to get a stop. And the 4th down attempt comes up short. The offense starts with excellent field position. Ball handed off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup. Here's the 2nd down play. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver makes the grab. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. It's Craig. Here's a throw underneath to the back. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They have 2 more before halftime. There's the handoff. Tackle is made, but the ball will be spotted at the 4.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. This offense just continues to roll here on the road. This crowd is stunned. Another touchdown for the visiting team here.
And Chris, now we know exactly why they were so confident in all of our conversations leading up to this game. They knew that they could come out here and execute early in this game, and you're right. You could hear a pin drop in here. This crowd is absolutely silent.
Solid game there. He's out across the 30. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? Sees an opening. Here he goes. Breaks into the clear. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Bulldogs. As they fight back here in this playoff game. Well, that's exactly what they were looking for this offense. We talked about the importance of scoring before halftime, and now you'll get the ball in the next half. A real chance to build momentum.
Chris, the opportunity to double on them, it's so big in these games. This is exactly why you defer if you win the coin toss, so you can have this chance, and it's icing on the cake if you can get the late second quarter score. Now you can go in at halftime, make the adjustments, and come out with your best stuff in the early third quarter drive.
The Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20, past the 10. Touchdown, Georgia. And they continue to fight back here.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the extra point was up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. TCU offense is back out on the field. They're going to run it here. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule. Create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Makes it second and medium. The back's got it. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. For the first down. They bring him down at the 45 at a solid gain to keep this drive going. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting the lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Rare miss right here from the quarterback, and as a defense, maybe they can build on this. Now it's time to create some pressure and disrupt the timing of the quarterback. I think that's the only way that they're going to have any success stopping him. He's been too good so far today. So it's about disrupting the timing and getting that pass rush going.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense, being gapped.
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a 1st down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare. So a 1st down after the penalty, that can be deflating for a defense. Let's see if they can step up here. Back to throw. It's Craig. It's an out route. The catch made. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball's got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's not going to get there. Short of the 1st down. Brings up 4th.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. He steps out of bounds, but more than enough yardage to set up 1st and goal. And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the ball.
A really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's certainly has no chance carrying for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball to 3. And it's a wildcat look here as they try to convert on 3rd down. Nothing there as the defense stops him for no gain.
You know, Chris, that is a safe play call in this situation because you've got an opportunity to go up 2 possessions here. Obviously, you want to get the ball in the end zone if you can. But you've got to think that they're going to kick it here on 4th down. That would be the smart play. So I don't know why they didn't throw it there on 3rd down.
Red kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Scanning the field. It's Stockton. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. The Dogs looking to run some tempo here. Send the back in motion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking deep to the right side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
I love the aggressive nature of this defense, not sitting back and allowing the offense to dictate the pace here on a fourth down. They just get aggressive and they come after him with the blitz and they get home, sack the quarterback, and create a first down for their offense. That is a great job. And I got to tell you, this defensive coordinator, I really like how aggressive he is. The key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down, above and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Tackle made inside the 10. They'll spot the ball at the 7. It's TCU on top right now, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. They're going to run it. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. And here's the handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27. The Bulldogs looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Really solid stuff from this offense here. Quarterback is making good reads. He sees in the RPO the run-pass option that the handoff is there. The defense is back. He gives it to his back, and he picks up a nice gain.
They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Gotta go. Gotta go. It's fast tempo. It's fast-paced. You need the ball twice. You gotta get this down the field as quickly as you possibly can. As a quarterback, it's time to start putting the ball in precarious situations. Take some risks. Force the ball down the field. Well, this is exactly what you need to do on first down, is continue to stay on schedule and keep your quarterback out of those long yardage passing situations. The run game is doing a good job, and you got to give the credit to the offensive line. Continue to churn yards on first.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking for some space. It's Frazier. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
It's third down for the offense. Scanning the field. It's Stockton. Here comes a deep shot. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the wildcat look.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
So here we go, third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Chris, trying to throw the ball in the red zone is so difficult because of the tight windows. You just cannot create the amount of space that you have in the open field because those safeties are down low, and here, those tight windows create the contact and the timing for the defense to break up that pass.
Touchdown! The comeback is on.
Chris, this is the advantage of the ball running back. The guy that can gain yards between the tackle or one that can create a play in the passing game. This is just a dump off on the outside, and he's able to just scamper into the end zone. Beautiful job by the quarterback, getting to him in the progression, and it's a touchdown for this offense.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to do it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6 time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
The gain makes it second and medium. Chewing clock with the running game. Slings right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now the Bulldogs signal for their first timeout. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. So ball of the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Dropping back. It's Craig. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Now he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs. A defensive score in this playoff game.
They'll always take the touchdown, there's no doubt. But even if you make this extra point and go up by 1, that is a lot of time left. This opposing offense, all they need to do is go down and get into field goal range to win the game.
Try here for the extra point. Kick is up and good. They're up by a point here in the final minutes. Can they hold on? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. is fielded inside the 20. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking into the clear. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? To the air, it's Craig. The pocket breaking down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. And they'll keep it on the ground anyway as the handoff. Soccer with a strong tackle there. Timeout call. That's going to be the second for Georgia. They've still got one more left to work with. Timeout taken by TCU. That's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And Georgia will call their final timeout here. They can no longer stop the clock for the timeout. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
What a clutch drive and a clutch kick here to take the lead, but there is some time left. This defense cannot play it too safe. You got to go out there, play your normal defense, just nobody past your safeties.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Chris, somebody told them they don't have any timeouts left. They can't be running the football. This ball has got to be put in the air. This is a quarterback game at this point.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they got called. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Humphreys. And they wrap him up and bring him down in what is the final play of the game. But it's tremendous job coming into this very hostile environment, conquering all that, and getting the victory. And these players told us, Joel, the sweetest thing would be to silence this big crowd, except their open cheering section, and walk out of here with a W.
Well, it is silent, and they are in front of that little section over in the corner in front of their fans celebrating this monumental win on the road in the playoff. What an accomplishment for this group. And I tell you, a springboard. You think about moving forward now to the next round and what they were able to do here today. This momentum will be palpable for the next round of the playoff.
That's going to do it for our coverage. The winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down the line. For Joel Platt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.